What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mr. Four Wide Miners Dynasty Rebuild on College Football 27. On this channel, I'm using the run and shoot offense combined with real football principles to build a long-term powerhouse from the ground up. And today, we're taking our first test of the season against the Texas A&M Aggies at College Station. So let's take a look at the depth chart with this team. Don't have much to work with here. We got a quarterback that is not very good at throwing the ball deep. We got a semi-decent running back. Not going to use the fullback really at all. I don't even think I have a fullback play in this playbook except for maybe goal line. Wide receivers, nothing above 90 speed. That's going to be a problem. This is all about getting the ball out to those guys in space with speed. So we'll see what we can do with that. We are going to use a little bit of tight end here. And this offensive line is going to be a make or break situation for me. They're going to have to protect. So not looking too great. Don't really have a very good offensive line. Don't really have that many good skill position players. So let's see what we can do. Before we start the game, I do like to look at the opponent's depth chart just to see what they're working with. Quarterback, very good. 91 speed, that's a problem. Halfback is going to be pretty good. Hopefully they don't use the fullback. Wide receivers, every single one of them above a 90 speed. This is a big problem. And another thing I like to do is look at the offensive line and see if I can, quote unquote, find the fish. With looking at these offensive linemen, I think it's going to be a bit of a issue. There's not really any fish. Maybe the right side, right guard, right tackle looks like the weakness, but that's really not very much. Defensive line, their left edge and the right edge, they look pretty strong. Defensive tackles all look pretty good. The Sam looks good. The Mike is a little bit weaker than the Sam, and the Will is also a little bit weak. So maybe Mike and Will is pretty much the only weakness on this defense, but it's going to be a uphill battle for sure. This roster is way better than my roster, so we are going to have ourselves a fight here. So onto the practice field, let's look and see what we're going to do on offense for this season. So we remember looking at the depth chart, the running back is pretty much just strength. So we're going to run the ball a lot if we can, and we're going to use some read option to accomplish that. So what we're going to do is we're going to put that defensive end in conflict and make him wrong. Takes a player out of the block, out of the scheme, one less guy to block. So basically, if he dives in, we pull it. Oh, I pulled it, and I shouldn't have right there. So let's try it again. If he dives, I'm going to pull it with the quarterback and get outside. Here we go. And then get some yards and try to get down without taking a big hit. But that's the concept. You take that one guy out, you make him make a choice, and you just react to what he does and take him out of the play. So here we go into the spread. More running, basically. It's the RPO, quick out. I'm going to run the ball with this a lot. It's going to be give the ball to the best player on the team, and that's my running back. So every once in a while, that corner will crash in on the run, and in which case I'll throw it to the quick out. But for the most part, this is just basically an inside zone. Let's see if I can get a pass here. Nope, he didn't take the run again. So let's see. Let's try it one more time. All right, this alignment looks good, and I didn't pass it quick enough. I got to be quick on these RPOs. This game is a lot faster. So here we go. Take the pass, another 8 yards. This offense is all about quick hits, get some yards in chunks, and every once in a while you're going to break one. All right, so another play out of the gun spread is switch Mills. It's a high-low read over the middle. The halfback just got stuck in the line. That's not going to work. Let's try it again. We're just attacking that middle linebacker, putting it in conflict. Okay, this guy keeps getting stuck behind the line. So I wonder if I move him over. See if that gets him out. All right, here we go. So the linebacker stayed inside. We're going to throw it quick to the out. There we go. That's 12 yards. Put the ball in the best player's hands. Let him run with it. I think I'm going to have to put this guy in motion for this play for a little while. All right. It should be a high-low read, but if they're going to give me the quick out, I'm going to take the quick out every single time because that's what this offense is about. Let's take a look at some other passing concepts that I want to show you guys. So we do want to push the ball. We're going to want to push the ball downfield a little bit. So let's try streak. It's just a vertical stretch play with some options. Nobody's open, so let's just scramble a little bit. Get down. All right, let's try it again. See if we can get the ball downfield. All right. Still nobody open, so we'll scramble again. That's a loss of 1 yard. That's not good. This play's not shaping up the way we want, but I mean, we don't have that much speed at the wide receiver position, so what can we do? All right. Another formation that we use a lot in the run and shoot is spread slots close. You can only find this formation in the run and shoot systems, but one good play that I like to use is 590 Nebraska. It's a good way to get the ball out into the flats quickly, and then if the flats close up, then you can hit that deep dig. That's pretty good that I was able to escape that. But I'm reading this guy over triangle. Here we go. And the dig is open. All right, so I'm trying to get the triangle into the flat. He's covered, but then it's almost like a trail concept. So you basically are attacking the man over triangle. If he flows outside with triangle, that opens up a throwing lane to square or X, and there's my throwing lane. There we go, and that's it. So it's just, you're basically reading off of this man. And, ooh, that was a lucky catch. That could have been picked against the user. All right, let's move on to something else now. I'm going to use 590 Texas. That's basically a flood concept to the right. And I'm attacking this guy right here over X. So if he goes deep, I'm going to throw it either short to the running back or hit the drag coming across. So it's pretty much just like a 4-person flood. That pressure got to me pretty quickly. But we're attacking this man. Throw it out low if he goes deep. Throw it deep if he stays low. And then if everybody comes running across to the right, then we hit... Oof. We'll try to hit that drag. Let's try it again here. See, there we go. If everyone flows to the right, the drag should be open. There we go, 6 yards. And that's the theme in this offense. It's quick hits, 6 yards. Every once in a while, you'll break one. All right, let's look at another play that I'm going to use in this week 1 game. We'll go to trip slots close. That's another staple formation. Nor run go. So go, we're attacking this man. All right, and if he goes deep, we throw it to the quick out. If he stays shallow, we throw it to the R1 player right behind his ears. But a lot of times they're going to give me the quick out. So we're attacking the guy over R1. All right, and see, once again, we got the quick out open. All right, let's look at slide. This is another staple concept in the run and shoot. It's a quick read on X up the seam, and if X isn't open, then it's a high-low to the right. So X was covered. We take the high-low. That's a one-on-one matchup. I'll take my guy. All right, we're going to read X, and oof, you got to catch that, man. All right, it's a quick seam read. He's covered, high-low. Everyone's bagged. So that's just... Oh, there we go. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so that quarterback's going to have to get a little bit more zip. Maybe I should have thrown that earlier. All right, slide's not working too good, but you get the basic understanding. You see the concept of that play. And then finally from trip slots close is X choice. So this is another high-low read over the middle. We got a one-on-one to X out to the X receiver, which is square. We take that, and then otherwise it's just a high-low read over the middle. There's the one-on-one. We take the one-on-one, and if not, if that safety right there flows out towards square, then it's the high-low over the middle. But look, you see how I just audibled into a run? A lot of times we're going to do that. If they give me a light box, I'm going to run it because my running back is my best player. And here's double out. This is another really good play that I like to use just to hit the flats. You're basically just putting the guy over R1 in conflict. If he follows R1, you throw to X. If he stays behind to follow X, you throw to R1. That time I forced it. I should have just held on to it. But here we go. If he stays, there we go. R1's open. So it's the man over R1 right here. And if he goes outside, then we throw to the inside man. If he stays inside, we throw to R1. And that's the concept. All right, so now After this, I'm going to go to basically the spread them out formations. We've got wide offset, and that's going to be a way that we can use formation to get leverage and to build running lanes and passing lanes. So we'll throw deep out of wide offset with all go. We'll look and see if we can find an open man, and no one's open, so dump it out to the halfback. Let's try it again, see if we can get one of these guys in the seams open. Triangle should be open. I just didn't throw it fast enough. But R1's wide open up the middle. We take 20 yards, because giving the ball to our best player, we don't have a problem with that. But basically, it's just a quick seam read, straight up the middle, stretch the field deep. And then if nobody's open, we throw to R1. And here's the thing. Look at this box. It's a 5-man box. So we audible to a run. And we should have numbers. Here we go. Big run. And that's the theme, right? You're going to spread them out. We're going to try to get one-on-ones. And if they give me an empty box, I want to put the ball in my best player's hands and take 10 yards. You're going to see that a lot in this system. It's not all throwing. You're going to take advantage of those light boxes that you get from throwing it so much. All right, so here we go. Let's get over to bunch strong offset. It's a great formation to run. I love duo out of this formation, and I love Y trail. The trail concept's good to hit circle if he's open, and if not, square X behind him should be open. Terrible first play, but here we go. Let's try it again. Circle wide open on the drag. Drags are money. Take advantage of the drags. You got to make the opponent cover the drag. Here we go. He's covered, but look, the halfback in the swing. That's also another good way to get the ball to your best player in space. The drag is wide open. Throw it to the drag. Get your 20 yards. See, if you throw it for a 4-yard gain, every once in a while it turns into a 20-yard gain. That's the theme of this offense. I should have hit the halfback. See, look, I'm trying to throw that corner on the pylon, and this quarterback just doesn't have the arm. So I'm going to have to keep everything short right now. I don't have the arm strength to throw that deep corner. But this drag concept, the drag trail is good with the running back swinging out to the right. And then also, we're going to run duo out of this formation. And since the run is so good in this game, we're going to run out of the pistol spread and the pistol trips open. It's a lot of the same concepts. You got X choice, you got double out. We've already seen these plays. It's just from a pistol set instead of from a shotgun set. So let's take a look here. We got X choice and double out. Basically the two staples that we're going to use a lot. The good thing about double out from the pistol is you have that backside slant, which is nice sometimes. And then here's X choice. It's take the one-on-one to square, and if he's not open, it's the high-low read. And we just got a 15-yard gain. It's the same play that we're throwing the short pass to, but we also can go deep on it. And that's what I love about the run and shoot, is because you have deep shots available, but also you're just going to take what the defense gives you. Now, looking at the defensive playbook, I'm using the 3-3-5 3-high playbook. It's got a lot of 3-high sets just to keep the defense, keep everybody in front of you. Keep those guys deep. I don't want any deep bombs, but I'm also going to be able to stop the run a little bit. I've got the 3-high over, the 3-high penny. Odd Ghost is a good blitz look. Blitz, different front. It's kind of weird to see from the offensive perspective, so it's a good change of pace. But looking at these 3-high pennies, there's a lot of coverage in the back, but just the way that those linemen are on the line. And then here's the Ghost. We've got it's an odd alignment. It's hard for the opponent to really see who's blitzing and who's staying back. The mint I'm going to use just a little bit. It's just kind of a standard. It's almost like a nickel, but we're going to really use a lot of 3-high. There's a lot of quarters, a lot of cover 6. Keep the defense back. Keep everything in front of you. We can blitz those overhang, the Will and the Sam linebackers. We don't have a lot of nickel, but the 3-3-5 compensates for that because our base is kind of like a nickel. And then here's some dime, 2 formations out of the dime if I really need to come out in a passing set and get as much speed on the field as I can. But let's get into the game. Here we go. First game of the season. First season of the new game. First kickoff of the first game. And I normally don't run these back. I usually fair catch, but I was just too excited I had to see what I had. So we're going to call just the normal stuff, the stuff that we installed into the offense. First drive, first play, I think I'm going to run duo here. I normally like to start with the pass, but we got to see how the run game looks. And it's stuffed. That's a bad start, but we're playing Texas A&M, so I'm not expecting to break a whole bunch of really long runs here. So coming back out in a spread formation here. Start running the real offense. I believe this is going to be X choice. Got lucky getting that ball off in time, hitting the crosser on the shallow, take it for a first down.
Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. You just hope this turns out not to be too serious. First quarter.
All right, 1st and 10, spread them out again. And this is a pretty light box, so we quickly audible to a run, see what we can get. And it's a nice gaping hole up the middle for 12-yard gain. We'll take that every time.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum.
Back to the pistol, trips open. Looking at some quick double outs. Hit the inside man. 3-yard gain. Money in the bank.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space.
So we've done some pistol trips. Now it's time to spread them way out with gun wide offset. Looks like a real good running box. Inside zone. Popped it for a big gain here.
There's some room. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number
Had a lot of luck with that play. Let's try it again. Let's see if we can get the same look. Another spread formation. Inside zone again. This is a great box to run against. There it is. Another big run. The gun wide offset formation looks like it's working really well, exactly as we planned.
Man, you gotta love the offense coming out with a plan. They're gonna feed their running back. Great job featuring him. Great job setting the physical tone, and they punched this defense right in the mouth and already got them back on their heels.
Back to gun, trip slots close for some double out. Let's try to attack that nickel corner. It's two against one right there on the right flat. There it is. Hit the inside man. 3-yard gain.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it.
So we've called a lot of double outs. We've called a lot of runs. Time for some X choice. Back to the first play. That worked for us. Trip slots close. Looks like a really easy box, so we're going to run it. We got to take what they give us. And that's a successful run right there. And now it's already worked every time we've called it, so we come back out and gun wide offset. See if we can run another one right up the middle. This is a great box to run against. And it was 7 yards. All we needed was 3. First down.
One of the coolest things I love about football is the strategy. Like, first drive, what are they going to line up in? What are they going to try to take advantage of? How are they going to attack?
Now it's time to change up the look. Come out in bunch strong offset. See if we can hit the wide trail concept we've been working on. And I put it in the flat pretty early. I think I could have held on to it a little longer and hit over the middle, but that's a 6-yard gain. We'll take it every time.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but we're seeing it specifically on this drive.
The run inside. It's Jones. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone.
Another light box, audible to the run. 3rd and 2, inside zone. Backup running back scores the first touchdown of the season.
Touchdown, Miners. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
Well, that's the start you're looking for if you're David and you're trying to upset
Time in this game. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up.
On defense, I'm just trying to keep everything in front of me. Come out and cover 4 quarters. Try to get back. First play of the season on defense. Just don't give up a big play. And that's exactly what I give up. Deep shot. Luckily get back and stop him at the 3. Terrible way to start the year on defense. It's going to be a rough game if they're going to be moving the ball that easy.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Run in the red zone. It's Owens. And he kicks it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie.
And you talk about wasting no time. That's what this offense just did. First play, explosive play. Second play.
Start this drive at their own 25.
Back on offense. Best play we've run all game has been the run up the middle from wide offset. Let's try it again. And here it is, another light box. This is the whole theme of this offense. You spread them out. If they give you the run, you take it. Sometimes you pop a big one. I mean, you just can't get upset about 12 yards every time you hand the ball off. That's perfect.
And still in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field.
Here comes Y trail. Circle's covered. X is open. Just got it out to him a little bit too late.
By the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They're dealing with a second and long.
Same formation, but we're going to run duo.
Keeping it on the ground inside.
Good blocking up front. Pop it for a big gain. Another first down.
He's got the first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Back to wide offset, but this time we're going to switch it up and pass the ball. And it's perfect because this is the first time they've given me a 6-man box. Perfect timing. I'm not running it here. It's going to be all go. X is wide open. Give it to my guy out there on the right seam. 20-yard gain.
They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Now, you might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run. Now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do you want to put? You want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense...
Now we run the RPO. Quick out. 8-yard gain. We're moving the ball with ease right now.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Miners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The run inside. It's Jones. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. The 12-man run and standing at the ready. They're bringing the heat on third down. To the ground to try to pick up.
Big time run from number 0. Finding that hole on the right side. Moving it what looked like a stop at the line of scrimmage for another 10-yard gain.
And it's not a surprise so far in how this game is unfolding. Like, they're going to continue to feature this dude. Like, third downs, get him the football. Shoot, first downs, you're going to get him the football. Had a good start to this football game, and I expect we're going to continue to hear his name over and over in this one.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically.
So now I'm coming out in duo again, but we're going to do a quick shift, a formation shift, see if we can throw off the defense. Doesn't look super favorable. That just put more guys in the box, but duo's got great blocking, so we're just going to run it. Skirt to the left, then cut it back to the right, 10-yard gain.
He moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. An explosive play in the running game. Moves the sticks for the first down, but there is an injured player on the field. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason, and injury this early in the year. And the Miners trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Colson. Trying to find the end zone. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. You know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Takes the easy completion. Timeout taken here by the Aggies.
Couldn't really get much going inside the red zone on that one. So that's a good timeout by coach from A&M. And kick the field goal, take a 3-point lead, and now we got to try to get another stop before halftime.
Let them throw the ball short, come up, get them on the ground, forcing a 4th down. Decision time for this offense.
Absolutely perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down.
Dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens.
And after that run, getting right back up to the
Now that was a good stop. We need to see more of that.
The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Reed looking to buy time. He'll try to do it himself. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
2 really good plays. 3rd and long. Going to come out in the blitz. Overstorm Brave from nickel over Jack. Going to hit him with the Texas 4-man. See if we can get some pressure on his quarterback in an obvious passing situation. This would be a huge, huge stop. And that's just, I can't believe he came down with that catch.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with.
So I call a timeout because I don't want to get stuck in nickel 3-3 over Jack. I feel better in 3-3-5. I got to go back to the base defense. So that's what we use. That's what these timeouts are for. You're not in the personnel that you want on the field and they're hurrying up. You got to call the timeout. So now we come out in a dime formation because it's like definitely a passing situation. And they hit me with the RPO read Y flat. Perfect timing, wide open. That's a backbreaker.
There used to be be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough
Now, I want you guys to watch these lead blocks. Running in this game right now is so overpowered. 2 pancakes. I got lucky here to stop that for an 11-yard gain.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Quick spin on the run. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the foot.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Reed. Pulls it in. Good throwing catch. Takes it down.
Time to see if the defense can get strong here in the red zone. That was a nice stop on first down. They only got 3 yards. I need to see if I can get a sack here in the backfield and make them have a passing situation on 3rd down. But they find the halfback wide open. That was my guy. That's 100% my fault. I didn't have my responsibility covered up.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it.
No attempt at a return. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. Not great field position. We'll see how aggressive they are in the final seconds.
So there's 24 seconds left. This is not the personnel. This is not the roster to try to go down the field in 24 seconds. I'm just going to call my plays, and maybe I pop one for a big win. This is a great run right up the middle, and I can't be upset about that. Call a timeout, call another play. I'm just going to run my system here. I cannot try to throw a Hail Mary pass and risk an interception here in field goal range and go down what was 4 points down to 7 points down. I'm just not going to take that risk.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's Brown. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Completes it in the middle. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And they head to the locker room. 2-quarter drive will start at the 25. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Back on defense to start the half. Need to do something. I need better defense this half because I didn't stop them at all. They just basically moved down the field easily. And this is a great start to the half.
Appreciate that, Holly.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And he goes out of bounds.
Big 3rd down situation right here. I got to get a stop. This would be huge for me. Come out in another cover 1 blitz. They have a heavy formation. Actually, it's a cover 0 blitz. Try to see if I can get a big stop here in the backfield.
Motion from the wideout. From the gun on 3rd down.
And I bump the guy I'm covering. That's a penalty. And then I let him get wide open. That's a double failure on my part in coverage.
There's a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. After that flag, they spot the ball inside the 20. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Owens. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Just can't keep up with that speed right now. They get the guy on the quick out, and he's one-on-one, and there's no way I catch him. So we're back on offense here. Come back out and trip slots close. It's been giving them fits a little bit. See if we can get the ball to one of our playmakers in open space. That's what this system's all about. And there's nobody open. Throw it away. Oh, I scramble, actually. Get 2 yards. Forgot I did that.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and
Finding some room. Ripping off
Another huge gain on inside zone.
They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Give him 109 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense, kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Quarterback may change this route. Run inside. It's Jones. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing
So I'm calling the RPO here, but I'm fully intent on running this ball. This is just a different way to run an inside zone from this formation. And here it is, 7 yards. This guy, number 0, he's carrying my entire team on his back.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
And the Miners are marching down the field. Scanning the field, it's Colson. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend.
3rd and medium, big time play here. Double outs. See if we can get a guy open in the flat. And it's the quick slant on the backside that's open. First down.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on 4th down? But because of the execution there,
Here's read option. The end crashes. Pull it. Got to get down, though. Good game. Got to get down, though.
Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
Second down, he'll throw it. the back over the middle. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. To the air, it's Colson.
They got it completely covered up. Throw it away.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time, man. This crowd really affecting the football game.
The middle of the field's open. Circle's wide open across the middle. 8-yard gain. Gotta love it.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. We have a quarter finish. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. He might want another play. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Go back to wide trail. It's been working early. Circle wide open on the drag. Give the man the touchdown. We're back in this game. And here's the thing. I'm going to go for 2 here. Try to make it a 3-point gain. Because either way, if I miss this, I got to score a touchdown. If I kick a field goal, I got to score a touchdown. So there's really low risk if I don't get it, but a huge reward if I get this 2-point conversion. So that's what we're going for.
They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late.
Come back out and bunch strong offset. Looks okay to run duo. They plug it up pretty easily. In hindsight, I should have done another wide trail because that's what's been working from that formation.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. They'll go to the counter play. Makes his man miss. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the 4th quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
So offensively, we're moving the ball okay, but in defense, I am just not getting enough stops. I don't have hardly any tackles for loss this game. I'm giving up 4 yards at least every single play. Got to tighten it up here on defense.
And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Owens. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Now this is a huge 3rd down play. I would love to get the ball back right here. Come back out and 3 high penny. Want to try to get, I don't know, it's 3rd and medium, so I got to stop the run and the pass, get some guys in the box. And they hit me with another RPO read Y flat. Perfect timing, huge gain. That one really hurt.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Can't get him to the ground.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. We got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Quick catch on third down. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. They want to run this quarterback. Keeps it and gets
Defense is definitely starting to look tired, getting gashed up the middle with some long runs here. First and goal from the 3. I definitely don't feel good right here. The momentum is 100% Texas A&M's hands, and we're just trying to hang on for dear life. Big stop here, though.
this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
Yeah, and I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work. But the goal is to get a touchdown. So let's see what this offense dials up next.
And here Reed just takes the game in his own hands, makes a play, QB power to the right, and that's pretty much a dagger to the back right there. It doesn't look like we're going to win this game.
Offenses sometimes get conservative.
UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer.
So we're in moral victory territory here. Just try to get another touchdown, make it a respectable loss to a top 10 team on the road.
Got the quick pass. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Miners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great game, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Right back to the well.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8, they'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
Big third down play, got to get 8 yards here. Hit the 590 Nebraska, open in the left flat. Need to convert that.
4 yards short of the first down.
And they get the completion, and they get out of bounds, which is obviously important to stop the clock. But what's really important now is it's fourth down. And that made it more manageable, but obviously the clock is...
So it's 4th and 4.
Making sure you get
It's
your fourth
just
down.
time to run the play that's been working the best for us all game long. Wide offset, inside zone, pop it up the middle, 8-yard gain. First down.
But he gets enough to keep the drive moving on 4th down. A crucial conversion for this offense. The Miners kept this drive moving.
So here's a little different look. I put triangle on a slant here because it's wide open over the middle. Hit him for another big gain, 9-yard gain here. We're moving the ball. Let's see if we can get a score.
That pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. From the gun, the running back has it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And the Miners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. This time he wants to throw. Right on the money. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
It's 2nd and 1. We got 30 seconds. Let's try another shallow cross. That one was shallow Z cross. Now we'll do shallow Y cross, and the Y is wide open. Turn it upfield, take 20 yards.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit.
I like the look here for all go. If I can beat the man pressed on him, and I do, I throw it to X, and I get so lucky that I didn't throw a pick. But I haven't thrown a pick all game. We're playing sound offense here. Try to score. We got basically 2 more plays, and walk out of here with our heads held high. This is the best passing play I've had all game. It's been really working for me. That drag's been getting me yards. Last play of the game, and let's try to make it a clean one, get a touchdown, call that a victory.
And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Manned up across the board, backside slant doesn't look good. I hit R1 in the quick out. First interception of the game on the last play. Just a heartbreaker. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the drama. We're going to be running real run and shoot offense for this entire dynasty. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to see more run and shoot stuff in Dynasty. We're going to do this. I'm going to give you guys an update at least twice a week. We're going to do some practice, we're going to do some scheme, and then we're going to follow along with this dynasty, see if we can make something happen with UTEP and the run and shoot. All right, y'all, see you on the next video.